my phone overheated, so I had to change phones and change positions. Get myself together a little bit. So as I was saying that um, it tends to be a little shocking to me that and again, those are just my opinions, but those are the beliefs that people still hold true about how a woman is supposed to use her body. None of it never really speaks back to using your body as you see fit. But when it's right, it's right. For me, anyway. So, that being said, yeah, I don't think that you can also, they paying that low for all that stress. Okay, I'm reading text messages. Yeah, pretty much. They're paying that low. So I just was curious about what people's thoughts were, or how do they lead their lives. It's obvious that it's going to be different for someone who's married as opposed to single, like me. Ooh, my nails. I'm going to get those done too. But I'm just curious. I'm curious, and oh, hold on. This is a very important part, and this probably so my text messages are coming up as I'm recording, and they're getting my attention. So I was a part of one of these conversations. I think that's basically where I left off, in which people in my it's hot up here because my face is getting red. People who are in my similar demographic, black women around the same age, I was surprised at them, and I found them to be quite critical of how I live my life. And so I obviously had to defend that. But I'm content. I'm content. The irony is this, without telling too much, but just enough to. I think it's important that I go back and speak about the abstinence part again. The same person who broke my track record some years ago, and that would have been 3 to 4 years ago, that broke my track record. That first time I had gone almost 2 years um, without any type of sex in my life, and or affection for that matter, is the same one who disrupted the pattern that I was on, where I was about 6 or 7 months abstinent. So, and oh, this is an important part too that I should mention. Uh, it was the group of women almost, or maybe I'd say the majority of them almost. I felt as if they were saying that if I was engaged in a sexual relationship, that it had to be something specific. It had to be working its way up to something. I totally disagree. Anybody or that, let's say that use that person as an example, that we enjoy being with each other, and that's the bottom line. It does not have to be any love attached to that. Would it be nice if love was attached to it? I don't, for me, it doesn't matter. I enjoy that person enjoys me. We have a good time when we're together. And that is that relationship. Now, I may be interested in a different type of relationship with another person, but today I'm talking about sex. I'm talking about sex. So that works for me on a high level, works for me. And I just wish people would give themselves enough freedom to, and freedom, one, but less, stop, I'm going to use this word because this is the word I use this time, stop romanticizing stuff. Sometimes sex is just that. Sometimes sex is stress relief. Sometimes sex is closeness, affection. It can be a lot of different things. Don't make it certain and very specific things. Yes. So, on Friday, I'm hosting a cocktail hour for me and my girlfriends. And I am preparing to engage with this topic again. And because I'm curious to what their thoughts are. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be curious to know. Am I being judgy? Probably a little bit. I'm probably being judgy a little bit, but that's just my thoughts, and this is my commentary, and there are no very specific relief, beliefs surrounding them. So I just keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Do you know what finger popping is? I used that term a couple of weeks ago, and I was surprised that people didn't know what I meant. Maybe because a lot of people may have left that in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. I'm just curious if you know what finger popping is. All right, that's all I have, and that's what I wanted to say. And after the cocktail party, I'm ashy. I'll be looking at, okay, I'll be looking at a part two, a follow up. I'm just trying to get into the minds of people, see where they are with certain things in life. So stay tuned for that. I may be doing some recording during our cocktail party. I don't know. I probably end up keeping that private, but I will surmise, or I will summarize some of the talking points from the party and do a part two based on that.